New York City to a strange alien encounter that took place in a forest. We count 5 horrifying alien abductions that will make your skin crawl.
Number 5.
November 30th, 1989 at 3 a.m., Linda Napolitano was abducted from her New York City apartment. This abduction has multiple eyewitness accounts. Through hypnosis, Linda was able to recall what happened. 3 gray aliens levitated her out of her apartment window into a ship. The incident was witnessed by 2 bodyguards of the UN Secretary General Javier Perez de Cuellar. Another witness thought this UFO abduction was a movie being filmed in the area. The guards described seeing Linda floating out of her 12th-story window in a fetal position while being accompanied by ugly creatures with large heads. They also said the UFO was an oval object with bright, turning lights coming from the bottom.
Number 4.
Early in the morning, December 1st, 1987. In Yorkshire, England, retired policeman Philip Spencer was walking through the Ilkley Moor. He noticed a strange-looking creature through the dense fog. The small being was on the slopes of the moor. Spencer took one photograph of the small creature. He felt that the being was trying to wave him away. It ran off. Spencer chased after the little being and he was stunned to see a flying craft with a dome on top rising up from the moor grounds and into the sky. Philip Spencer was not quick enough to photograph the UFO. He found his watch frozen, his compass demagnetized, and his watch was an hour behind. Spencer believed he was abducted but could not recall details. An analysis was done on the photo by Kodak Laboratories. They concluded that the photo was genuine.
Number 3.
On August 20th, 1976, artists Jack and Jim Weiner, along with friends Charles Fultz and Chuck Rack, were night fishing on the Allagash Waterway in Maine. They saw a bright UFO approaching their canoe. They said the craft was silent and was about 80 feet in diameter, and the craft had lights flashing color from green, red to yellow. The men were frightened as they hastily rowed back to shore. A beam of light engulfed the canoe. The men woke up later sitting on the shore by their campfire. The group could not account for the hours of missing time. They experienced nightmares of aliens conducting strange medical experiments. All 4 men passed lie detector tests. They were able to sketch disturbing images of aliens with large heads and big eyes.
Number 2.
November 5th, 1975, Northern Arizona. Travis Walton was one of a 7-man crew clearing trees in a national forest. At the end of the day, the crew jumped into foreman Mike Rogers' truck and began their trip home. As they drove, they were shocked to see a bright luminous object shaped like a flattened disc by the side of the road. Travis was enthralled by the object's presence, and he left the truck to get a better look. A blue beam hit him and threw him to the ground. The other 6 men roared away in the truck. They quickly realized they made a mistake and they turned around to help out, but Travis Walton was gone. They notified the police. 5 days after his disappearance, Travis Walton returned. He woke up on cold pavement west of Heber, Arizona. He was rescued from a small filling station. He was cold, weak, thirsty, hungry, and feeble. Later, Travis would recall he was horrified to see 3 ugly creatures in a room looking at him. He ended up seeing several types of aliens, and he underwent painful medical experiments. Travis Walton passed the lie detector test, and to this day, the 7 men stand by their story.
Number 1.
On September 19, 1961, Barney and Betty Hill were driving at night in rural New Hampshire. They were being followed by lights in the sky. Barney pulled over to get a better look using binoculars. Barney saw some strange beings headed towards him and his wife. Betty and Barney tried to flee, but the Hills heard a strange beeping sound and they both became paralyzed. 2 hours later, the couple heard a second series of beeping sounds and they woke up 35 miles away from their original location. Both had torn clothing and frozen watches. Barney's shoes were filthy and scratched. Under hypnosis, Barney remembered driving into a wooded area and meeting 6 humanoid figures who used telepathy to tell him not to be afraid. The couple recalled being medically examined by those beings with terrible eyes. And that's a wrap on that countdown list. See you next time. Hey guys, I'm Rick from LookNowTV. Thanks for watching my video. If you guys enjoyed this video, there's another channel we have. If you guys like this, you'll enjoy the videos there. We're counting down everything. See you next time.